get started. Can we give it up one more time for that amazing choir? I mean, right for me, right? I mean, come on, can I get some help? Am I up here by myself? Can y'all hear me in the back there? That was amazing. I am truly honored to be here. I am truly honored to bear witness to these amazing displays of Black excellence here in Tokyo. Incredible. I thank y'all for bearing with me and giving me some time because I did not get to hear that amazing group perform yesterday, and so I was not ready. So I had to conduct myself, I had to get myself together, I had to gather myself because that was amazing. Tears in my eyes, wore the wrong mascara, ladies. That was a rookie mistake, but I think I got it. So bear with me. I'm going to do this, and then we'll continue on with the program. I was asked to give this speech in commencement style because there is a wonderful, honored special guest that will be coming up after this, and so this speech is conducted in that style. So, with that being said, here we go. First and foremost, I'd like to express my sincere gratitude to Legacy Foundation in Japan and our hosts for putting together this wonderful second annual Juneteenth celebration. I am Alyson Miller, and I stand before you, a Black girl who looked at her friend, the only other Black girl in her Japanese class at Yale, and decided upon graduation to move to Japan. At that time, it was a stark break from the choice our friends were making to pursue law, medicine, and finance, and certainly wasn't a choice that any other Black people we knew had made.
That's good.
That choice was the start of years of audacity that would lead to decades-long friendships, the likes of which have stood the test of time, cannot be rivaled, and have brought me full circle to stand before you today. In my professional life, I am the Chief of Staff and Policy for Cook County State's Attorney Kimberly M. Fox. A state's attorney, or as you may know them, a district attorney, is the chief prosecutor and law enforcement officer representing a U.S. state, in this case Illinois, in a local jurisdiction, that jurisdiction being Cook County, which encompasses the city of Chicago. This administration has prioritized Black and brown communities to reform the criminal legal system, and I am so proud to be a part of that work. So let's get to why we are here today celebrating Juneteenth, the legacy of education and its role in furthering opportunities and driving progress. As I was trying to come up with something inspirational and drawing a blank admittedly, I couldn't get something out of my head. It was a line from a poem, a famous poem by a quintessential American poet. Maybe you've heard of it, maybe not. Robert Frost's 1915 poem, Two Roads, ends with the line, "Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference." I took the road less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Inspirational, American bootstraps adversity story, right? And yet I can't shake the fact that this man casually, metaphorically, walking through the woods, chose. He chose that path. He chose rocks and thorns and adversity and difficulty, seemingly for the romantic notion of character building. And I couldn't stop thinking about his choice. Because what if you're already on that path? What if your mere existence places you on the road less traveled? And then your choices are between the road less traveled and the road even less traveled. What a privilege to choose adversity as opposed to having it thrust upon you. Philadelphia graduate, denied diploma for dancing. North Carolina student, prohibited from walking for graduation with class for wearing the Mexican flag. Student in Western Honshu, prohibited from walking with class for wearing cornrows. Tonight's theme is education, its importance and its possibilities. And it absolutely is important, no doubt, which is why it must be pursued fiercely and without apology. Because it does open doors and opportunities and allows you to dream big and travel the world and make lifelong friends. It allows you to be an engineer, a creator, and the architect of your own destiny. It allows you to be a world builder. But the truth is that being a black or brown student in 2023 isn't about overturning separate but equal, as in Brown versus Board of Education. It's that being a black or brown student in a space that is not predominantly black or brown requires much more than academic excellence. And I will let you in on a worse-kept secret. It is not only about class, or studying, or homework, or exams that makes school difficult for black and brown students. That part is hard for everyone. It's being a student of color in an educational system that pursues the erasure of black and brown history and contributions to society due to the challenges that poses and the truth it reveals about the dominant historical narrative. It's being a student of color in a system that often at its best stereotypes and at its worst criminalizes based on your skin color. It's being a student of color who finds himself in positions that other people don't expect them to be in or expect that they themselves should be in. It's being a student of color who holds a truth that they can exist and even excel in a system, a world, that they demand to be better. So go forth with that dangerous knowledge. Fill those spaces, sit at tables, and set places for others like you to join. Let your existence be revolutionary, and if others find your existence disruptive, so be it. That is not your water to carry. Let your presence stand as a symbol of inspiration for the children of color who will see themselves in you. And as a call to our non-black and brown allies, there is a role that you play in this as well. You have to actively acknowledge and work towards creating spaces of inclusion and opportunity. It is not just enough to know, you must do. Every day, 365 days of the year. So you students, go on. Dream, create, and world build. Be the change that you want to see. From one black kid to all the black kids in this room, I promise to set tables. I promise to dream big. I promise to world build. I am so proud of you. I won't promise it'll be easy, but I promise you are enough. So have the audacity, exercise your privilege, choose your path, and I'll meet you in the woods. Thank you.